It's after they fuck you, the maggot now decide to show itself.
Maybe that hole has not been used. So the guy was so unfortunate.
Welcome to Breaking News Wahala. I'm your host, Marvelous Achafu Kelechi. And today on the news, we'll be discussing a guy who had his dick chopped off and was turned from the top to a transgender overnight in the set clips you're about to watch. We feel sad for him, but news has been going around that he tried to convert somebody, and that's where he met his Waterloo. As usual, today I'll be discussing this news with my co-host and co-founder, Chimereze Henry Awunaya, who is now founder of Kiwi Talk Canada. Welcome, Chimereze, to the show. How are you doing today?
Thank you, Mr. Professor. I'm fine. Thank you. How are you doing? I
Fine,
kind of feel like I enjoy this type of presenting because this is how it started, and it's so, I don't know why I'm blushing, but it's so good to get back to our beginning.
Yeah, that's true. It's a nice one. Yeah, it's nice. The team is ready. I hope you are. Breaking news, Wahala starts after this video.
Viewers' discretion is advised. The videos you're about to watch are extremely graphic and may not be suitable for some viewers' experience. Thank you.
One man. So. They are control this man. This man. Let's go. The boy control the boy control
So welcome back, guys. You guys might have seen that graphic video. Feel sad. A community member has lost his dick. But the other stories surrounding this, one has been based on the story that the guy tried to convert somebody. And we have a lot of community members who were being accused now of trying to convert people, trying to make people do what they don't want to do, promising them all sorts of things. There was even a lot of misconception too that he slept with the guy before and he had maggots coming out of him. Chimereze, would you like to shed more light on that? Because I think they said he slept with him. Or did you see that?
No, honestly, I didn't see that part of the story. But
okay, let me be here. I saw something about another witness. The story that followed it said that one accused him that he was trying to convert. But another follow-up story that I saw was that he slept with the guy, and then when he slept with the guy, the guy found out that he was having maggots coming out from his anus. So he felt like he used him for ritual. So he had to go back.
I need to point out that statement. You could literally have maggot coming out from your anus because you have not dewormed your body in a while and you've been eating a lot of junks. So yes, maybe what was coming out from your body is warm.
So it's after they fuck you, the maggot now decide to show itself.
Maybe that hole has not been used. So the guy was so unfortunate. How are we not sure you are even the one that has infected the guy? Because sometimes stories like this are just out of, hatred, or they had a deal and you did not fulfill your own part of the deal and they run out and begin to make skeptical stories like this. Where is the proof that, okay, after I slept with you, maggot, did you come and why are you coming out to say, oh, I slept with this guy and a maggot? You had all this right to say this story since. Why is it now? That's the question.
Yeah. So that's two things. The guy thought that he has been used for ritual by this guy, so he had to make it a payback. So he thought that it was ritual, or like Dr. Chimereze had said, maybe he refused to deworm himself. And the worm in him was triggered to come out after taking a dick. So two things could be right. I said that, but the main thing is that's what he's saying. That Michael came outside, and that's the reason why he had to pay him back by cutting off his dick. Somebody said it's a conversion story. Nonetheless, we can all take something from this story. Somebody lost a dick. Chimereze, over to you. What do you feel?
For me, this story is not new. I think that the idea of converting people is wrong. I know I used to hear a lot of people, oh, I convert this guy, I convert that guy. Conversion theory on any of the side, converting a homosexual to a straight person or a straight person to a homosexual is totally wrong. There is no place for negotiation. This is where we tell community, community member, you will just sit and say, na straight man they tell me, I don't fuck with gay people for this. Eh, it serves you right. When they beat you and you get things, it serves you right. Stay in your safe zone. We've said it so many times. Stay in your safe zone. Deal with community members. There are so many community you can pick from. Even if you want to even have community sex or orgy or whatever, you can have it within your circle. Be matured enough to understand that everybody has right to sexual preference, and your sexual preference should not be imposed on anybody. That is what is called liberation, queer freedom. Queer freedom is not us imposing ourselves to other people, but us understanding that the world is too big and everybody can live on it in respect of each other's preferences. The other thing again, how did this dick get cut off? I still want to understand. Is it that they blindfolded you and they were giving you blowjob? I want us to, I think, very critical, and they were giving you a blowjob, and then you did not know, and he now ran, or did you have an erection, and then he now ran to the kitchen and carry knife and we need to know how this happened, because logically in my head I'm like, what instant did this happen? That is why I've never been a fan of BDSM. I've never been a fan of glorious hoe. I've never been a fan of put chain here, tie who to the bed. What you want to tie who to the bed? Eh? They tie you to the bed. They tie you on the leg. You don't know. You are doing BDSM in Nigeria. You are the one looking for trouble, because logically for me, I cannot feel like the situation we put ourselves is where we find ourselves. I still need to understand, but at the same time, all jokes aside, community members, you need to be serious about your safety in a situation like this.
Be serious about safety when all they think about is sex, and sex. To be honest, because what's the word? I want to say that I am surprised, because a lot of community members, when I continue to say it, because that's how you were to carry in somebody, an alleged person who does this thing, desperation for sex, you even make a gospel minister. Evil. That's what a lot of times nobody address this issue. People who are supposed to be gatekeepers of community can't even address this issue because they are guilty of it. Sex for work, sex for money, sex for this thing, sex for that. Conversion are all over the place. They tell you anybody can be gay. You just have to try harder. You have to make them wait. It is until it becomes wet. How dumb can that be? If truly was the word, what he got is from a result of conversion, I feel pity for him. Nobody has to go through that. But you cannot police people's reaction when they are dealing with something traumatizing, especially something like this. Because even if it was in the same community, same word, they might end up making him go for it, because they say he did it in self-defense. He did it to defend himself from a sexual predator. But who knows? Sometimes it might be a lie, sometimes it might be true, so many angles. But I think this should be a wake-up call for all those community members who go about converting people, who go about chronically trying to make people do things against their will, in the name of promising them heaven on earth, in the name of doing all sort of rubbish. This should be a wake-up call that tomorrow you may lose your dick and meet your Waterloo.
So now, apart from the part of him losing his dick, what are the medical implications of him losing his dick right now?
It come from a talk to a chance. That's really medical. Or what do you want to give it to me? You don't want to stitch the dick back, but you want to put the dick to replace it. Obviously, it can't be, because he can't feel a sensation of it. It has to be a chance. That's the only way. But when I saw this, I said, this guy has to go from the top, because I feel like he has to be the top. If any of the story we are thinking is true, both the one that he had sex with and there was maggots in the other person's heart, and that means it showed that maybe he was the top in this situation. imagine going from a top to a chance. Obviously, it still has to be it still gets to be a
At
member
least,
of
at least his life is not at risk here. He could
that.
still.
It has to be a member of the LGBT community. Still gets to be a member of the LGBT community, but at least I don't think there's any space for predators in our community. So obviously, I don't.
We are not certain that it was a conversion therapy. It could just be a case of
Window open, Chimereze, for
window open allegation. What's that word we normally say? Allegedly.
alleged,
It could,
based on the alleged facts of
yes.
what is. So,
It could be conversion therapy. But at the same time, I think goodness luck that at least you still get to leave. The second thing is that you still get to leave and you still have sexual intimacy. I think he will have to undergo a surgery. He will undergo a surgery. They will have to put a pussy there. In that place where the penis used to be, it will now become a vaginal opening. So he's now become a trans woman, not by his own will. So I think he has gotten what he got. They say what goes around comes around. Since you are trying to convert somebody forcefully, nature has converted you. Nature has converted you to a trans woman. So I think we should be very careful because what we reap is what we sow, honestly. And again, Kelechi, over to you, wrap it up, and let's close this news.
thank you so much. Tell me to wrap it up. The only people that need God bless the LGBT community. See you guys later. Peace out.